Delusional divestors. Divestor who dates white women says black men who date white women hate themselves. Here is a secret about divestors. You already know a lot of them are sexually degenerate, but I hope you realize divestors get ran through by white women also. Divestors have a lot of sex with white women. Listen to the babble.
I just love when people look black, like hella black, like afro. Like I get it. I get it why them brothers be like, oh my gosh, Nubian queen, Nubian princess, because I like that shit too. Like, I love it when we just look black. Just saw a beautiful black woman with locks and a relationship with an Asian man. Something about black women being in interracial relationships I root for. But when it's the other way around with black men, the thing is they make it their whole entire personality. Black women just be existing and people fall in love with them, you know? Anyways, I love seeing it. I love seeing us with our Eve gene giving birth all around the world. But no, she was so beautiful. And the way she was so happy and smiling, I'm like, oh my gosh, and look at the sun hitting her. Yeah, I love to see it. Meanwhile, not even to throw shade at black men, but it really is the truth. They be like, oh, my snow bunny. The thing is, they get into interracial relationships and then they downplay black women. Or they start talking shit about them. But yeah, love seeing my black queens win. And what is it? Black queens forever. Never asking anyone for their freaking phone number or freaking Instagram ever again. Y'all, why I went to my first Walla Walla party and I'm there. I went with a friend, but then this friend left early. So I was there by myself. So I'm just like, you know what? Like, I paid to get in here. Like, I've only been here for an hour. I'm going to take the time to like enjoy myself and enjoy this evening at this Walla Walla party and all these beautiful people surrounding me. So I go ahead and I'm just vibing. I'm vibing. I see somebody walk past, shaved head, earring, glasses. I'm like, whoa, this is my type, like to a T, like this is my type. And so, they just catch my attention. The whole time I'm just like trying to see, I'm just trying to scoop them out. I'm like, oh, where they go? Like, I need to like build up the courage to go and ask for their freaking phone number, to ask for their freaking Instagram. So then finally, like literally after an hour and a half, I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do it. A song comes on and I'm like, okay, everybody getting jiggy. This is the perfect time for me to maneuver through the crowd and be like, excuse me, maneuver through the crowd. And then I see the girl with the shaved head and I like literally, I'm like, hi, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you single? And she's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, can I have your Instagram? And she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 23. And she's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. You're so young. I can't do that. And I'm like, how old are you? And she's like, I'm 27. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Give me your fucking phone number. What the heck? I mean, it's not by force. But so she's like, I can take you down on Instagram, but like, no, like you're too young. And I'm like, I'm gonna be 24 this year. And she's like, and I'm gonna be 28. Like, I only date 25 and above. And I'm like, okay, fair. Like, people have their preference. And like, it makes sense, you know, you don't want to date anyone young. You think they're immature, whatever. I like, you know, I'm 24, I'm 23. Like, I don't have that much experience, I guess, compared to someone who's 27. So I understand where she's coming from. But I was like, damn, girl, what the fuck? Like, come on, for me, let me get it. Anyways, so she ends up giving me her Instagram or whatever. But like, I'm gonna unfollow that shit, because what's the point? I don't even want to be your friend. Like, you know what I mean? But the Walla Walla party was super cute, super fun. And I really enjoyed it. I made a friend, but the friend is from fucking New Orleans. So then she literally came in today and is leaving tomorrow. And I'm like, girl, the hell? Anyway, she bought me a drink. It was nice. It was cool. I enjoyed my night and I came home. Hi guys, so I'm getting ready to go on a date. And what's funny about this date is that 2 years ago, I went and I saw a psychic and she was basically telling me like in 2 years of time, I should meet the love of my life. And she was like, oh, he's gonna be European. So y'all, I'm going on a date with the white guy. And he's just been wanting to take me out. And I'm like, okay, might as well do it. And okay, so again, I'm gonna use this comment because it got the most likes and this shit had me weak. Everybody is saying this frat boy. Don't be do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. I didn't go get a random ass frat boy off the streets. I got him off Tinder. No, I'm playing. So yeah, we met off of Tinder, but like also my cousin and him went to the same school. But I usually don't go for white boys. I go for like different races, you know. But I don't know, he was kind of cute, so I was like, shit, you know, I really, you know, let me get to know you, boy. And he went to like a primarily black school, which doesn't give him justification because like, you know, that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, all of his like ex-girls were black and everything like that. So I ain't just give me a freaking like, you know, hillbilly or fucking preppy ass nigga, okay? I mean, yeah, he's preppy. Nah, he's preppy. But, you know, I didn't give me a little racist ass motherfucker. And his family is very like liberal and stuff too. So, you know, I had to know the detail. I had to know the background before, you know, but yeah, I like every shade. I love me some dark skinned men. I don't really go for light skin, but all the other races, yeah. And my black men. I love my black men. Like I said, I love my, y'all heard me say I love my black men. Yeah, I love my black men. Hi guys, so I'm currently in the bathroom of an ice cream shop. The movie was great. Now we're getting ice cream, we're gonna talk and chill and sit down. And, yeah, I had a great day.
One berry type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like anything that.
I had a great time, y'all. All right, guys, so I'm back home. It's currently 12:12 a.m. and I had such a good time, y'all. And we are planning for a second date next week. And so, yeah, so we were... Okay, so I'm back. It was really nice. He's so sweet. He's actually a foreign exchange student from Switzerland here on a basketball scholarship. And, y'all, the guy, oh my God, his accent, fine as fuck. Him talking, fine as fuck. Him there, fine as fuck. I think it's 6'9". Y'all know how tall I am? Y'all ain't gotta know. Just know that he is up here. He is up there. But yeah, I don't know. I told myself that I was gonna like slow down, you know, when it comes to like relationships and stuff. Go off of like friendship and then build. Because every time I don't do that, it just ends up ass. And I get attached and shit like that. And now I'm emotionally unavailable. So, but yeah, anyways, I really do like him. Well, no, why did I just say that? We're friends, but we'll see what happens. I'm doing his hair this weekend. I'm braiding his hair.
If you date a white boy, do it right. Do it right. Because I personally, if I were to ever date a white boy, why would I date a wigger? Why would I date a wigger? Why would I date a wannabe? I'm going to go full out, like, obviously without the racism, but I'm going to go for the prep. I'm going to go for the, you know what I mean? Why would I date a wigger? If you're going to date a wigger, go get the actual one. Go get the .1, the first version. Because one thing about me, I'm going to make sure that I end up in them country clubs. I'm going to make sure that I end up on that golf course. I'm going to make sure I end up on that yacht. Regardless, date your wigger if you want. Personally, this is my preference. If I were to go that, it's really a different vibe. Like if you're searching for the same vibe and a different skin complexion, just go with the main vibe with the main skin complexion. Why are you going to go get an off-brand version? You know what I mean? If you're going to date white, do it right. Here's why I would never be anyone's first black girlfriend ever again. My ex is white. This takes place last December, winter break. Got back from college, and I go and I hang out with my little boo at their place, as one do. Now, my ex has this roommate, right? And the roommate's also white. The roommate has this boyfriend who's like a white frat boy, obnoxious, loud, just very like big personality type. And I really hate the frat boyish personality type because I feel like you never know what the fuck is gonna come out their mouth, and I'm just scared that it's gonna be some racist ass ignorant shit. So anyway, I make it to my ex's house, and we go and we hang out in their room, right? And we're just like chilling, having a great time, and they're like, oh yeah, my best friend just like texted me if we wanted to go and hang out in their room. She's with her boyfriend, maybe we can like play some games or something like that. And I'm like, oh okay, let's go and do that. Now on the inside, I hated this idea because it only reminded me of high school whenever my friends would invite boys over and we would like have a game night or have fun or something, and they would end up saying some colorist ass shit about like my dark complexion or something. So I was just like, I hate games because of that. PTSD. But like those were with black boys. I'm like, okay, this is a white guy. What, like I'm in a white space right now. Like what the fuck is gonna be said? Or am I gonna have a good time? Like, I don't know. And on top of that, I kind of just did not want to hang out with the roommate and her boyfriend because I see them all the time, every single time that I hang out with my ex. And I don't want to be in people's face like that all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to hang out with my ex and just like go home and go to sleep. Anyways, we end up going to the roommate's room. And the boyfriend's there. We're having a good time. We're singing karaoke. It's a vibe. I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of nice. And they're like, oh, let's play a game. Let me describe to you what kind of game this was, because I literally forgot the name of it, but it's an app where here's an example. It would say, if Anita were to have a jewelry shop, what would it be named? And then everyone has their own phone, so they put like the name of it, and then you get to choose like which one you are like, this is totally what I would name my jewelry shop. You know what I mean? You get to choose which one is your favorite. So at the beginning, like the game was kind of like fun. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. This is kind of cute, but anybody can say some racist ass shit whenever my name pops up on that damn screen. And I'm just waiting for it. Like I'm just like, I know it's coming. And there it was. I look at my phone and it says, it's my turn again because everyone gets like a go around. It's like, if Anita were to name her private area a rapper, what would it be? And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, oh my gosh, here it is. And I'm in a room full of white people. What the fuck are they going to say? Lil Nas or whatever. Like, they could have just said Tyler, the Creator or something. And I would have been like, oh, cute. Like, whatever. As the results pop up on the screen, I don't even remember what the other results were. I just remember seeing, Lil Darky. Bitch. Then and there, my heart sank to my panties. I said, oh my God. Can you imagine just being the only black girl and not looking to a black friend and being like, girl, what the fuck is this? You're just sitting there like, bitch, I was literally dumbfounded. I was just like, what the fuck? Mouth agape. Like, now my ex sitting there like, bitch, I can't even continue the story. I'm so fucking like, this shit is like, what the fuck? My ex is sitting next to me and they see the name pop up and they're just like, who put this? And I'm just like, I cannot take white people seriously because whenever they try to be serious, I'm just like, bro, are you actually being serious? Or like, what the fuck? Like you're just not mad enough for me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you asking who put this? You know exactly who the fuck put this because it's only 4 of us in this fucking room. It was the frat boy that put that shit on there. And he's just looking around like, what? Like, it's not even bad. Like, what do you mean? Like, this isn't bad. Calling my toto down there, Lil Darky. Like, I'm just like, How the fuck would you know? First of all, bitch. Like, obviously I'm a dark skin complexion, but you gonna put the dark key up in there like, oh my God, you guys, I was so shocked because I've never in my life, like, after high school, I made sure to, like, surround myself with, like, positive as black people around me. Like, I have not experienced no shit like that since, like, middle school, since, like, early high school. So in that very moment, when he's just like, what, it's not that bad, my ex is just like, dude, why would you put some racist ass shit like that, blah, blah, blah. The girlfriend's just like, that's so racist, why would you do that? And I'm just sitting there, like, just shocked, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, this is the last time that I'm talking to this person. By the way, like, me and my ex were not, we weren't in a relationship then. We were just talking at that point. I remember just being like, this is the last time I'm ever gonna see this person ever again. I'm going ghost, bitch, because never in my life did I put myself in a situation, which obviously shit like that is gonna happen when you put yourself in a situation where you dating interracially. But I was just like, bro, I just wanted to have a good time, have some fun, date somebody, you know what I mean? After their little fake confrontation, like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? That shit sounded so fake. Like, it literally sounded like I was in a fucking movie. Like, that shit did not sound real as fuck, because nobody was just mad enough for me. They were just like, I almost said his fucking real name. They were just like, why would you do that? Why? And I was just like, what the fuck? Then, after all of that happened, they're like, do you guys want to play another game? Or, we don't have to play this game. We can play another game. I said, I gotta go. I gotta do something early in the morning. I'm dipping. Like, I'm never seeing y'all ever again. I pack my shit up, and I walk out the door. My ex, or the person that I was talking to at the time, was just like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. Like, I really do apologize. Like, literally, he's not like that. Just trying to fucking make excuses for the guy or something. Just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm literally, when you walked out the room, I talked to him. Like, I literally gave it to him. Like, I'm just like, y'all need to get the fuck out of my face. All y'all motherfuckers, like, let me go. Anyways, I leave that night. I remember calling my friend. I called my cousin. They were just like, girl, what the fuck? And then I went home and I got a text message from my ex, just like, I'm so sorry, like, I know, like, there's no excuse for what he did, blah, 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 I promise you, like, that's not, it's just the fact that, bro, why are you surrounding yourself around people like this? But anyways, they were just like, I did not know he would say anything like that, he's never done that before. Motherfucker, I bet you motherfucker was lying. Anyways, and then, just like, oh yeah, and my roommate also says, like, she apologizes for him, like, she doesn't want you to associate her with him. She's fucking dating him. She should know best out of everybody that that's how he acts, or that's the shit that he fucking says. In my eyes, just like, yeah, like, I don't think I want to hang out with you guys anymore, because they literally invited us to go ice skating, I think, like, a few days later, and I was just like, I don't think I'm going ice skating. Like, you can go, like, that's your friends, but I'm not going. And I was literally going to fucking ghost. But then my ex was just like, I'm not gonna go because of what the fuck he did, and I also respect you for not wanting to see him ever again, and I promise you, if you were to come over, like, he will not be here. Like, I will make sure that he's not in this house whenever you are here if you're uncomfortable. And I'm just like, oh, like, you're trying, blah, blah. And then shit went back to normal, and, like, I didn't see the guy for, like, a couple weeks, and then he came back, and he was just like, hey, like, I'm so sorry. He wrote me a fucking letter just apologizing and just being like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I just could not believe it, because imagine, like, after high school, I created, like, such an amazing ass family of friends who just were so positive and just amazing, just always lifted each other up. I haven't heard any colors as shit in years, so I was just extremely, like, confused and dumbfounded, because I haven't heard no shit like that in so long. I just didn't know how to react, because honestly, I think I'm gonna just stick with the POCs now. At this point, don't have a type, so, which is the reason why I dated my ex. But after experiencing this, which is a kid in an event, like, every fucking person that dates interracially is going to experience some crazy ass shit like this, and even worse. But y'all, that shit was just so crazy to me, and I just had to say it, because I literally almost forgot about it. But then I remember, and I'm just like, that shit was insane. Bro, it really be our own people hating on us. It really be our own people. Let me tell y'all a story. Okay, so I remember, like, a couple years ago when I used to work at Chick-fil-A, and a group of high schoolers came in, like, probably not even high schoolers. They were definitely around my age, like 18, somewhat around that range. And these boys came in, and I was working the register with somebody else, with this other guy. And these boys came and talked to me, and he was like, hey, yo, my friend is really interested in you. He think you cute. And I was just, like, ignoring him. I was like, yeah, what else can I get for you? I was literally ignoring him. And then the friend, it was like a group of like 10 boys. His friend said, the friend that he was saying called me cute. His friend said, oh, I don't date boys. And I was like, when I tell you, I did nothing for him to even say that. Like, I was literally just taking the order. Bro, I literally wanted to cry, because that was I think around 18 was when I, like, started to, like, boost my confidence a bit more. And I was like, I look good. I got my braces on. I had my puff. My edges were done nicely. I was like, oh my God, my eyebrows are on fleek. I just felt really good about my time during that era. So I never, like, and, like, I didn't get any disrespectful comments or, like, no one making fun of me or anything like that. So I really thought, like, you know, I was looking good, like, I'm actually glowing up. And then this boy comes and says this to me, and I was like, I was so hurt. Because, you know, as black women, society deems us as masculine, and, like, and it just really hurt me, because I had no masculine energy about me, you know what I mean? And, like, oftentimes, you know, they see dark skin and they just, I don't know what the fuck. Bro, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to put myself in the shoes of someone with that fucking mindset to even explain to you guys what the fuck they're thinking in their damn heads to even think that, you know? I was literally standing at the fucking counter, like about to cry, and I held my composure until like all the guys walked away, until there was like one guy who had to like order his food. He was a part of the group and he wasn't the guy that said anything. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure who the fuck said it. I can't even remember the fucking face anymore. I was just, bro, I blocked that memory from my damn head. I accidentally beeped my fucking horn. But I remember he like ordered something and I was giving him his change back, and I had like a whole bunch of pennies and quarters in my hands, and instead of handing it to him, I threw them on the counter, and like some even fell on the floor, and I just watched him pick it up because I was like, what the fuck? Like, as soon as he walked away, I told like the person that was the counter, I was like, give me 1 second. I went to the bathroom and I literally fucking cried. I was like, I wanted to go home. And it's just so sad because, you know, as a dark-skinned woman, we have to deal with a lot through society. As a black woman, you know what I mean? And like just having our own black men just come and tear us down. Like, I did nothing. I did nothing. That shit just came out of his mouth and I said nothing about it. And I wish I could go back and really like just give him like peace of my mind.
You notice how different she sounds when she talks about white men versus black men? You also notice how divestors love to lie and say they love dark-skinned black men, yet their dating history is full of white men, white women, and non-blacks. Last, you notice how she ignores all the racism and still lusts after white men and white women, but one black guy rejected her and it's World War III? Delusional divestors.